Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Syahirah binti Mohamad Suhaimi. Today I will explain about infrastructure failure, which is wrote from Journal Causes of Failure of Flexible Pavement. Case study. The research is performed on the causes of the failure of flexible pavement, a case study expressway in Nigeria. Problem facing in Nigeria is a pavement failure. In Nigeria, most road failures has been a major concern to the federal and state government, has constituted a financial burden to the government. Major Nigerian highways are known to fail shortly after the construction. Relevant theory. The pavement failed both structurally and functionally. The flexible pavement failed due to lack of pavement design, poor soil material at the subgrade, inadequate drainage facility, lack of effective routine maintenance, and lastly, excessive water in the subgrade. There is a high degree of distress on the pavement. Some of the predominant defects are edge cracks, fatigue cracks, potholes, patches, rutting, and longitudinal cracks. There are three analyses that have been done by the researchers. First analysis by site survey and interview. Researchers visit sites to ascertain pavement failures and distress locations. Researchers also conducted a visual assessment along the highway to indicate the location of the defect and the possible causes. Researchers have held a conversation between the Ministry of the Public Work and Infrastructure staff and also work supervisors during the construction. The second is drainage and culvert condition assessment, an assessment of availability, adequate and functional drainage was carried out. Surface drainage is assessed by the ability of the pavement surface to hold water and not allow water to penetrate into the pavement layer through the bituminous surface or shoulders. Some traffic design analysis have been done with the help of the Ministry of Public Work, such as grain size analysis and attribute limits, which is to determine the percentage of different grain sizes contained within the soil sample. Next, California bearing ratio (CBR) test to evaluate the bearing capacity of the subgrade soil for the design of flexible pavement. Compaction test to determine the relationship between the moisture content and density of the soil compacted, and lastly specific gravity test, which is to determine the specific gravity of the soil fraction. For the mitigation parts, first, roads which have damage should be completely redesigned and reconstructed to standard. Subsequent drains should be constructed with reinforced concrete. Agency concerned with the maintenance of the flexible pavement should adopt an effective routine maintenance schedule. And lastly, standard of the construction and design should be improved. More academic research should be carried out on the engineering geotechnics of that highways. Lesson that can we learn from this study is first, civil engineer construction should have ethical considerations when deals with the designing, planning, construction and management of the infrastructures, and also in terms of safety aspect. Second, engineers also should be more focused on the design because it will minimize the negative effects of the uncontrollable factor. That's all from me. Thank you.